Welcome to the Strip Club. Today I'm going to teach you how to install a Sunstrip in 5 easy steps. But first you will need your Sunstrip from the stripclub.uk. Next you're going to need a microfiber cloth and a mixture of 50-50 isopropyl alcohol and water. If you do not have access to isopropyl alcohol, washing up liquid and water will be fine. Just make sure you clean all the residue from the vehicle before installation. Do not use any wax products, any silicone-based products or any quick detailers, as that will affect the adhesion of the Sunstrip. You will need masking tape or magnets. If you do not have these kind of magnets, you can nick some off your mum's fridge. You will need a tape measure. You will need a squeegee with a felt buffer. If you do not have access to one of these, you can wrap a bank card in a sock or the microfiber towel that I mentioned earlier. You will need a sharp blade. If you don't have one like this, you can use a fresh Stanley blade or a razor blade. Don't use a butter knife. You will need a heat gun or nick your mum's hairdryer. Step 1, clean your windscreen. The Sunstrip will not stick to a dirty screen. Step 2, you're going to measure and place the Sunstrip on the screen with your magnets or masking tape. Once you're happy with the measurements and the placement of your Sunstrip, mark the position on the A-pillar with some masking tape. So step 3, we're going to install the Sunstrip. You will need your squeegee. So first things first, we're going to move that magnet. We're going to lift this end of the Sunstrip off the backing paper and we're going to tuck the backing paper back underneath itself. We're then going to stick the Sunstrip to the pillar with a bit of tension and lock it in place there. We can then put our magnet back to where it was before. We then come to the other side of the vehicle and remove the magnet. What we do then is reach over and take our backing paper that we previously tucked underneath and remove it. Once we've done that, we add tension to the Sunstrip and we put it to the position of the masking tape. Once that's all in place, we can start squeegeeing from the centre towards the outside. If you do get any bubbles, this is air release material, they will just push out. Once we get to a high tension point like this, we lift the material and we feed it in like so. This makes sure there's no unnecessary tension or stretch in the material. We then move around to the other side and do exactly the same thing. We lift the end, we feed it down. With the top edge, we lift it and we feed it. Step 4, we're going to be cutting the excess material from the windscreen. Cut slow and steady to avoid damaging any of the rubbers around the windscreen. Be careful not to go too deep with the blade, as you may end up scratching the paintwork in the pillars. Step 5, we're going to post-heat our Sunstrip to make sure it stays in place. Keep the heat gun moving to make sure you don't burn anything. Warm the Sunstrip evenly and thoroughly to ensure a long-lasting application. To get your own custom digitally printed Sunstrip, head on over to thestripclub.uk. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. Thanks for watching.